So many people have asked how I made this modular gaming table, and so I'm going to make this quick video to try and explain my thought process behind it. Simply put, this table is basically just a monitor and two shelves. I put a 2x4 and mounted it underneath the rails of my table so it doesn't interfere with the table expanding or contracting. The 2x4 is just mounted into the supports of the table, and it's more than sturdy enough to support this Asus monitor, which I was lucky enough to have laying around. I made this very simple frame out of pallet wood and wood glue, and I used a router to clear some material along the inside edge so it clicks right on top of it nice and snug. If any player bumps it, it barely moves. I've started marking 1-inch intervals so it can line up with a grid on Roll20, and underneath you can see here all the ports are very accessible to hook up to a laptop. The little dice drawers are really simple. They're just basically winged boxes that fit the gap when the leaf is gone and the monitor is installed. It has a nice little velvety center section for rolling dice, which feels really great. And I made the wings these complicated shapes because I want to make interlocking dice tower attachments someday. This is the basic shape I cut out of an old piece of 2x4. I used a jigsaw to cut the complicated shape out, and then I made some 45-degree cuts on some MDF boards so that they would fit really nicely together at 45 degrees, create this really neat little shape, mostly just wood glue at this point and some tiny wood screws. Then to get that velvety texture, I bought mini flocking, which is just like powdered velvety stuff, and this special black adhesive, and I painted the MDF board with it, sprayed it with the velvety powder, and voila! Finally, I just used Roll20 as the software. It's all web-based, really nice. It's got a lot of free assets. It's a great tool as a DM. It keeps everybody's character sheets together, does a lot of automation for you, but all in all, it worked out really well for our first gaming session, and I hope that this helps you create your own gaming tables. I'm really excited to see what other people build. Thank you for all the kind words and support.